Okay, so how does the saying go? I think it goes something like, we are from which we come. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is from where I came. This is my mom. You want to say hi, Mom?
Hi.
I'm here in Eastlake, Ohio. That's where we're at, right?
Right.
And I have the wonderful opportunity to prepare dinner for my mom, and my mom was just asking me where is the hot stuff apron and the chef's hat. I didn't go all out for you tonight.
No, but that's all right. It looks very good.
Yeah. So I'm always telling people you're my biggest fan. You wake up in the morning and you watch the you tune into what was it, Tom Down Under?
That's right.
Or something like that. Do you enjoy those videos?
I love them.
Now you
The
like
ones with the scenery.
You like the ones with the scenery.
Yes.
You don't like the ones where I'm just babbling on, talking
No.
about whatever. You don't like those ones. No.
Not because I don't like them, but I don't like them as well as the
Right.
scenery.
Did you on this recent trip that I just took? Did you have a favorite? Did you like New Zealand more than Australia? Were there any characters that stood out to you on the trip?
I loved New Zealand,
Uh-huh.
and those little koala bears were so cuddly looking.
Yeah. What about the cane toad race? Remember the cane toad race, the frogs?
Oh no, I don't care for
No,
frogs.
you don't like the frogs. All right. The kangaroo burger? Remember the kangaroo
yeah.
burger I had?
It looked good, but I wouldn't eat it.
Speaking of cooking and speaking of we are from which we come, I learned everything that I know really about cooking in the kitchen with my wonderful mom back in Euclid, Ohio, didn't I?
Yeah, remember you used to come home from school, what was it, 3-hole chocolate cake?
3-hole, we would make the 3-hole chocolate cake, which was a recipe Mrs. Sweeney gave us. And it got the name, do you remember how it got the name 3-hole chocolate cake?
I forget.
Well, the reason it was called 3-hole chocolate cake was you would add all the dry ingredients, and then the recipe would say form a little hole, 3 holes in the dry ingredients, and you would put the oil in one and the eggs, I think the eggs in another or something like that. I probably spent more time in the kitchen with you than any of the other children, didn't I?
I think so.
And speaking of the other children, you know what? I've got to take my hat off to my mom here because I travel around the world, Mom, and I wish I had a nickel for every time I told somebody that my mom had 5 kids at one time under the age of 5. You had a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a
4,
newborn.
The age of 4. 5 under 4.
You had
Carol
5.
Carol was 4 years old when Bob was born.
Can you imagine? She had 5. She had 5 under the age of 4. 4 and under.
Yes.
My God. How did you do that? How did you, when I look at, I know that you said you don't like to talk too much about yourself, but I hope you'll make an exception for this. When I'm out and about traveling around the world and I see a parent just struggling with 1 or 2 children, maybe 3, you had 10 children. How in the world did you keep your sanity? You used to have to wash do our laundry every night, right? You had to what else? You had to cook dinner for us every night.
But don't forget I was a home economist, so that was natural.
That's right. That's the other thing that I really picked up from my mom. I don't know if you know this or not, but I love Costco. In Costco, everything's in bulk. And I used to be my mom's right-hand son, when it came to shopping. And I'd go out and I learned all the little tricks, like you buy the big bulk thing of ground beef, and then you cut it up and measure it into 1 pound, 1 pound packages, or whatever a recipe would normally call for. But anyway, so tonight we're having, what are we having? We're having flank steak.
Flank steak, asparagus, and rice, and it is delicious.
Yeah, so I should stop babbling and let us eat, right?
But I want to tell you one thing. That probably, when you ask how I did it, and I just wish that some of it had rubbed off on some of my children. had very, very deep spirituality. That's what brought me through the whole thing. Just
Your
praying.
faith in the Lord.
That's right.
You were raised in a very devout Catholic family, correct? And you still go to church every day? Are you
Yeah,
going to church every day?
If I don't get to Mass, I go and make a visit every day.
And you say a little prayer for me every day?
Say a prayer for all my children.
But I probably need it more than the most of the other ones, don't I?
That's for God to judge.
All right. So anyway, listen, goodbye from Eastlake. I'm really glad I had the opportunity to introduce, I've got about 600 followers now, Mom.
Really? Maybe you'll have 601 after this.
I don't know. You want to give a shout out to Todd?
Hi, Todd.
Okay, there you go, Todd. Now you've had a shout out from my mom.
I feel like I know you because I hear so much about you on the YouTubes.
Yeah, so Todd is a great guy. Todd is a guy, I should just tell you, well, I think you know this, you saw my video, but Todd was following me along. He was doing research on a honeymoon in Maui, and he stumbled across my video, and then he started following me, and I thought I had an online cyber stalker on my hands. And then I actually met Todd, and Todd, you're a nice guy. You're a nice, normal guy. Go figure.
How did the honeymoon in Maui go?
I don't know. You'll have to, Todd. You'll have to leave a comment and let my mom know. Okay. So anyway, have a great day, and we're gonna eat. So take care. Bye bye.